Good evening, folks. How are we all doing today? Right. Well, it has been many streams, but we are back. What am I holding? Everything. Just hold it. Just hold everything. Right. Let me get in position and sorted and comfy, because we have some lighthouses to ignite. We are going to light the beacons. I was planning the stream, and I was looking at the names and what episode are we on, because I've actually forgot to be numbering my episodes, both of this and possibly the original as well, but also Monster Hunter. So I've started numbering them again, and I'll go back and fix the rest in post. But I was like, what episode are we on? And I went back and had a look, and I'm like, what are we actually doing? Oh, that's right, we've just made it to the Western Sea, haven't we? Done one or two villages, and yeah, we're looking for the lighthouses, and then I loaded the game, and we're at a fucking lighthouse. Like, ooh, okay, forgot about that. Completely slipped my mind. So we are straight in today with a puzzle. No, Jerry, you never hold your breath. Right. Oh god, how do I control... Good evening, all. How are we? Mr. Pilot Guy, Mr. Jerry, Mr. Jumbo. I hope you are all the well. I'm going to turn my volume down a little on my side, because that feels a little loud. Feels a little loud for you guys as well, looking at that. Let me just knock that down. Wyverns appeared. Wyvern? Why? Right, we're straight into normal attacks, because I don't remember how to play. So then you switch to technical, and then you change to Nasilla. But you've got to make sure you head to head. Might be the wrong game. Tell you what. Come on, you bastard. Finally got my heating fixed. Can't have it on. It's too fucking warm in this house. Oh, that is a... I know that one. I know that one. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, finally got my heating fixed, and I'm turning it all off, because holy hell, it's like 25 degrees in this living room. Can't be dealing with that. That one's like inverted. That's cool. Inverted. I don't know why I said that, like a Liverpudlian. Battle mummy. Is that like the opposite of a dummy mummy? Well, at least they're not too tough. What do we got? We're doing well on... Yeah, we're doing well on Jin at the moment. Oh dear. Right. Oh, that's a... Okay, that's a levitate point. So we couldn't have actually done this without doing the other bit anyway. Sand, move. Who's got levitate? You've got levitate. Hover. It's a good job Wenzel did those villages. Oh god, the wrong one again. One day, I'll use the right spell. First time. But it is not this day. Okay. Now, I wonder how stuck I'm going to get on the puzzles in this. Because the answer is yes, but also... Okay, that took us all the way over there and outside. Ah, big scorpion. Devil scorpion. We have an insect in the UK called a devil's coach horse beetle. We call it an earwig. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. That's got to be first. Push that up, but that won't help. So that means I've got to do that. No, because then I can't. Aha! No, that doesn't help. Actually, that does, because it teaches me that I can do that. And then we do that. Come through there. And then that one should go into the water. We got Irenia's Tunic. Raises attack and evade. Well, yeah, that's definitely for you. The Erebus armor benefits you. Which means the steel armor doesn't benefit anybody. Okay, it's going to be one of those. Let's mark that on our ability sheet. Okay, so hole is down, point is up. Makes some sense. Ooh, that was a chunky bit of damage. Again, I imagine we're at a point now where, because I've done things in a weird order, we're going to see a little bit of an easier time in the fights here. That goes down there, but doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, he's able to one-shot things. That is good for us. When there's a circle, there's usually a reveal. I am just left walling at the moment, so if it looks like I'm missing stuff, that is deliberate. I'm just having a look around at the place. If eventually we get back to the start, take things a little more conventionally. Oops. What? That makes no sense. Yes, 12 days till Legacy of Kain. I need to check Kickstarter, actually, and see if there's any news on the comic, because that should be soon. I don't get this. I just really want a remake of I really want a remake of Blood Omen 1. Blood Omen 1 is one of my favourite games, and it's like the only PlayStation game left that hasn't been remade. Even LAPD Future Cop's getting a bloody remake. Well, no, it's getting a spiritual successor. Oh, okay. Oh. Couple of Kickstarters due relatively soon, actually. One being the Monster Hunter World board game, which has been delayed so many times now that it's now over a year late. And the last update we got was, hey, Mr. Europe people, yeah, we know we said that we weren't going to delay the Europe shipments to wait for the America shipments, because that wouldn't be fair on you. But now we've decided it wouldn't be fair on the America people for you to get yours before them. So even though yours is produced and sat in a warehouse somewhere, you have to wait now. Sorry, bye. bullshit. And this is genuinely an update from a company that has just laid off a friend of mine. So they are in my double bad books at the moment. Okay. The door's locked. I don't think we've got any items yet that can look at opening that. Not unless the new armor does it. Oop. Okay, we need a red key. You're going to go for the Heart of Darkness version and get both games. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. If I don't know if I like the idea of the other one. I'm tempted to see what it's like. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and see what it's like. Can't do anything there. Why can I not? Oh, I bet I've got to be down there and move it around. Yeah, the side-scrollery one, I don't know how I feel about that. It could be good, could be absolutely brilliant, but that's what I'm going to have a look at. It's not a day one guaranteed buy kind of thing. Yeah, I would love a modern remake of Legacy of Kain. Such a good game, such a great story. I did hear tell that there was a fan remake of it coming, but not heard anything about that since. But one to add to my my repertoire, and also, if I'm honest, one to watch for the Archipelago. Animal Crossing from the GameCube is now completely natively playable on PC. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say we've seen enough interest in the IP. They're just going through new things first before resorting to old. I think leaving Blood Omen in their back pocket is a sensible play. Well, that one comes down there to complete the circuit. Okay, so whatever we do in there, we do while we're in there. Well, let's go back and have a look at that then. Whatever we do in here... Oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. Oh, no you don't. Okay, I kind of expected to hop across the top there. Can move that one up, but not the rest. And now that's out of place, so I can't. I feel like I'm missing a skill. I feel like these need to be lifted into place. And I don't have... Oh, you know what I have missed? And I don't have that ability. I do need to turn something off quickly, otherwise you guys will be spammed with a particular message that you don't need to see at the moment because it's not active. Timers, actions. Come on, StreamerBot, you can keep up. TimerBot messages. No, it's not in there. It is in there. No, it's not. Where is it? Where have I hid that? Bot message timer. There we go. Disable that one. And that one. Therefore it won't send shit it shouldn't. Right, come on, Mr. Dragon. Get out of here. So, If the answer is to move that to there, I think we then need to lift them is the problem. We don't have lift, and you can't move any of these. It doesn't latch on to them. So while we could move that one back, there's nothing else we could do with it. Maybe we need to power it... okay, maybe we need to power it on so that they hover. That would make sense. It's backwards, but you know what? We'll take a trip anyway. Anything else out here other than the teleporter? No. And nothing over that side. Okay, so time to... if we are going to take a logical approach, we should start over here. So that's where we came in. So, this is definitely the right way to go. We can't go there yet. We can go over here, but then nowhere else. Blood Omen 2 has its problems, so a remake instead of a remaster would be better. But I can see them playing it in, say, and doing a double remaster package like they did with Soul Reaver 1 and 2. I think that's what they'll do. I think they'll rebuild it entirely in the new engine, but overlay the old graphics over the top, rather than just remaster the graphics. That's what I expect from it. So we need to get power to that. Which means we do that. Loop. So this is a dungeon about getting power to everything. The only issue I see with it is that Blood Omen 1 and 2 are quite different. And not, say, like Soul Reaver 1 and 2. Well, technically that's because they're different games. I mean, Blood Omen 1 was a much, much more traditional Diablo-esque ARPG. Soul Reaver took it into the realm of 3D hack-and-slash combat. You know, they turned it into an action game instead of an ARPG. So, yeah, I mean, I've never played Blood Omen 2. I don't know how that one plays, and if it's more in the role-playing style, or if it is still more in the action style. But it's not surprising that they're different, because they were always meant to be. They're about the different characters and their different ways of doing things. Yeah, we need to make those levitate. That's what we need to do. How do we make those levitate? Can get across there, but that doesn't then lead anywhere, does it? Blood Omen 2 is more like Soul Reaver. Okay, I mean, they'd established themselves at that point, so I can't say that's unexpected. What do I need to do with those? It feels like I need to pull them to make this go down. Can you get down that slide? I don't see a slide, so you must be talking about a previous room. Ah, you can. Well spotted, sir. Well spotted, Sir Pilot Guy. There we go. Okay, so now we can build the path. So obviously, that one doesn't need to be there, because that's a dead end. It was also done by different developers than Blood Omen 2. Fair enough. That one must go there. Doesn't quite line up. We put it there, it still doesn't. I think that one goes there. I don't know why. Nope, I was wrong. I was wrong. It's going to be a nut, isn't it? It's going to be a crappy old nut. I still say my favorite feature about this game is the higher you are above a level's average, the less enemies you encounter. Keeps your character level. What the hell happened there? How do we jump over that? Ooh, a meditation rod. That's probably going to be for you. You can wear that. Unleashes Nirvana. You're our attacker, so let's put it on you. And then that means the fireman's pole can go to you. Which means your Glower staff probably doesn't need to go to him, no. Okay, that was actually worth it. Yeah. Be about right, wouldn't it? Yeah, I love that I'm spending so long able to walk around without having to kill or run from crappy little enemies that don't stand a chance at killing me. Okay, that's the red key. Doesn't power it on, which I kind of expected it to do. Blood Omen 2 was released on GameCube, but it didn't get Soul Reaver 2. Same with the original Xbox. That unleashes Nirvana. Does that mean Kurt Cobain is now wandering the tower? Not really, no. No. There's some reasons why Kurt Cobain's not wandering the tower. Number one of which is that kid was always shooting his mouth off. Okay. It feels like I've made it to the top, and I really don't feel like I have. That's back to the bottom. 4 shrines for Final Fantasy IX. No, do tell. That sounds like a free enterprise mod, which opens it up. And if so, I'm installing it right fucking now. What part of the guy? What? Just stating an opinion. Just stating an opinion about an artist. The other version of that joke is when someone says something, you go, "Oh, brainier than Kurt Cobain's ceiling." Holder of the Star. Show the power of Animos. Alright, Jesus, calm down. 4 shrines for Final Fantasy IX. I mean, the 4 shrines are the final dungeons, so it would make sense that it is an open world exploration version. And the reason that excites me so is that means it's possible to tie that into Archipelago. Yes, that turned on all of the power. Oh, it's an uncut content mod. Okay, that's still good. Not quite what I was hoping for, but that's me setting high expectations. Oh, okay, right. I need to push that one back into place. Whoop. Right, so how does that help us get to that? What does this mean for me and my explorative ways? Nothing going to be there. Aha! Aha! Ha, ha. Was a way of dropping that. Okay. Don't think that was the right one. Boss content we've added is derived from Final Fantasy IX is finally here. Play Final Fantasy IX the intended way. I don't like that phrasing. The intended way is the released way. Just because it wasn't the initial intended way doesn't mean it is not the intended way. But more Final Fantasy IX is always better Final Fantasy IX. Sunamods, I know. Sunamods are good. So I approve of that. Right, now we should be able to... And I bet there's no reveal here. Oh, there is. Okay, I kind of expected there not to be. I hear you. Mimic! Oh, I'll take a Psy Crystal. That's not a bad thing. Oh, there's also a blue key. Alright, I'll calm down. Alexa's screaming out. There we go. I she won't do that anymore. I'm really hoping someone can get a Final Fantasy VII working on Archipelago. So that would be awesome. Thank you very much. I shall take a look later. I guess it's almost time for another Final Fantasy IX playthrough then. Although it doesn't feel like we've had too long since we played it, to be fair. And the problem with mods like that as well is you can't just jump in and have a look at the content. Most of the content that will be in there is mid to late game. Okay, how does this help us here? I don't think this does help us here. I think I'm going the wrong way here. Nope. Okay, now I need to go and put that back in. When he one-shots the Scorpion, there's a good chance this fight is over in a single round, which is quite nice. If he doesn't, then the Scorpion survives on like 2 HP or something. Aha, and that pops that down there. And we can... That powers up the hover pad. And allows us up here. Which then... Still don't really know how to use those chains. Like that, see? Doesn't kill it in one, and it survives. Okay, so we're missing another power conduit. Flash from over there. Can't... Oh, there's a... The hell is this? It's an antenna? Okay. Lightning rod. Good for me, I think. I don't know how to get up there, but okay. I plan on doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy games, but the ones I have already done more than once will get a modded version. Like Final Fantasy VIII doing the Crystalria mod, which adds new content but makes changes to the characters. And they play more like a set class. Okay. Yeah, I've said the next time I go through 7, that will be a modded playthrough. It feels like you know what, I do know how to do this. I do know how to do this, you do that. I was like, it feels like those vines, but it's not working like the vines. But then, it literally was, so. That just gets you back. Yeah, there's the next time I go through Final Fantasy VII will be a new content hard mode mod. Because it is time to try something new with that game. I have played it almost to death. Still haven't got the keys yet. A little room feels like a reveal is needed. You may have to point out the room to me if we go back to it. I don't know which one you meant. When you said feels like a reveal is needed, I thought you meant like a ta-da! Big reveal. Don't know where the key is. I still have to do... I've still got Reunion to do as well. Remake and Rebirth I've done, but I haven't even touched Reunion yet. I own it. I haven't done it. The one where you figured out the chain on the side with the broken bits. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Certainly possible. If when I go back there... So how do I... Where did that fall to? Did that fall to somewhere where we've already been and I just wasn't aware? Never played Crisis Core, but listen to the soundtrack. I've played some of Crisis Core. It's not one I've completed, but I have played it. Right, excuse me, guys. One moment. Something I've eaten for dinner is not settled well in my stomach, so I'm going to take a quick BRB, and we'll back as soon as we can. Right, apologies about that. Oh, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh dear. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what it is. If they're cooked slightly incorrectly, and I'm not sure if it's when the yolk is too runny or when the base is a little bit burned, fried eggs do not agree with me. Just do not agree with me at all. And I eat them so infrequently that I often just forget. So then, like, situations like now where I'm like, right, what have I eaten? Yep, no, I remember fried eggs. Okay, so that doesn't get you back. It does get you forward. What's weird is, like, other eggs don't do it. Boiled, scrambled, poached. Never an issue. Not a problem at all. Fried? Oh, something's wrong. Ain't bodies weird? That looks like it could be a cyclone thing. Maybe one you've got to stand on top of it. Now these, we know what these are. These are lifts to the... Hello. I'm not supposed to be there. These are lifts to the entrance, because we've come up and down these on the other two towers in previous games. That's where you drop down onto there. Yeah, back to the start might be the... That feels weird, right? That being there feels weird. Oh, am I being daft? Can I just... How far can we hover? Okay, yeah, it's just until you hit land. A red key. Right, okay, now we can go do the red key business. If I can remember where that is. It's on the left-hand side. It's downstairs. Not there. Wait, no, what am I doing? That's not going to help. That only gets us to the item. But it's got to be this way. Dum-dum-dum-dum, where would you be? Yeah, I feel like that's the way we came in, so we should be going back that way. But that doesn't necessarily track, because it may be a non-linear, maybe a linear loop. Wow, 2 misses in a single fight. That's kind of rough. I'm back here again. Okay. Let's think about this logically. Can't find a way out, make a way out. And it was over to the left, but was it left and up, or was it just left? I'm guessing you're still in place. It wouldn't have been there, because we found the red door before we activated those. So, you go up. You go up. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And we can get back across there. That's actually where Pilot Guy wanted to check with a reveal. So we'll go do that as well. No door. Doesn't look promising. Nope. It was worth a shout, but sadly not. Yeah, go. Keep going right. When I'm paying attention, I don't think I've ever seen reveal show anything. Yeah, it definitely does. I can confirm reveal is useful. And how are we doing, Rob? The space where the statue is. Roger that. Let me have a look at this. Nope. I think it's just a fallen bit of masonry for greebling. But nothing there, unfortunately. Freshly fed. Hopefully not taking an evening nap. Eat when eat, sleep when sleepy. Them's the rules. No, it's I always appreciate a is there a thing here? It's always usually worth looking because there's no way I'm going to catch everything, even most things. So other people helping is always appreciated. Now, is it this way? Why are we getting all the scorpions for all of a sudden? Couple of nice crits there. Crucible fire. I also want to just pop a quick... Oh, what's cool aura? Restore 200 to the whole party. Oh shit, nice. We got big ol' heals now. I'm so lost. What was the red door? I think it was earlier than... No, it's there. Okay, it's via Whirlwind. Roger that. So, that means I've probably gone completely the wrong way from the start, and we should have taken the Whirlwind. Well, it might be this one. It is. Felix uses the red key. Oh, this is what takes us over to the other tower. Okay. Ah! Bitch! Yeah, I knew you were gonna fucking do that. At least these scorpions look better than the CGI for the Scorpion King. Came out roughly the same time as well. I've seen The Mummy. I think I've seen The Mummy too. I definitely haven't seen the Scorpion. The rest of them, Jade Emperor and all that kind of crap. Not for me, thanks. Ah, Mimic. System drops by 40, that'll make him easy to kill, and then he dies on the next hit anyway to a normal attack, because he had so low HP. They're okay. Fine for a shut your brain off and watch movie. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, we found a blue key. And to get the blue key, one would logically just move that down, but you can't. So, you've got to drop in from above on that. Or there's a reveal somewhere. Nope. Yeah, no, you drop in from above. See? Right. And you go back up. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, not quite as straightforward as I had imagined. So, you've got to get to there without touching the floor here. Can we... How do you activate that? That's out. Without going back round. Ah, no, because you then can't get back that way. Can't get in there either. So I guess you need to drop down from the floor above into the south position to move that, to then drop, to then be able to walk over them. Right. Okay, but again, you need to drop from above on this one. A lot of drop from above coming on here. Okay, a little further down than that. Okay, let's see if that resets it. Oh, nearly fell there. Okay, so that still doesn't help us here. And you physically can't fall into the room from above that. Okay. So you need to move that. without touching any of these. As far as I'm concerned, kinda not possible. Get that one. Not that it was really worth it. Right. But then you can't get back. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. If everything resets when you leave the room, leave the room. God damn it. Potions. Okay, so, is there anything else still to get, or was that everything? I did feel like there was something else. Out of here, Macetail. You're nothing but a wannabe Ankylosaurus. Yeah, we don't know what that did. Oops. Analog stick too sensitive on the up there. Facing the wrong way. Right. Don't step on that. Do not step on that. That was sus. Ooh, hello. We can go over that. That's not in our way. Fire! Oh no, he killed an angel. Down there. Nice. Shortcut. Probably a mimic. Yeah, no, it was going to be a healing thing. We hadn't had one in, a chest. The game had given us something good, so it was guaranteed to be a fucking healing thing, wasn't it? Right, now we need to get to the other side. Which means going back across the bridge. We still haven't found the key for the blue door, though. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected to find that on this side. Oh no, we did get the blue key, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot. It was the whole reason behind that drop-in puzzle. No! No! Leave me alone! Ah! Look, I don't think good, okay? Brain not do the smart. Right. Now, what was going to be the way to that? I think it was across the levitatey thing. Wow. Rude. Rude pilot guy. Look at him. Got 3 days off and thinks he's hard. You ready? You ready, Grump? You ready? Watch. We're going to use reveal. No floor. Floor. There you go. You've now seen it. We might even get you a 2-for-1 here. No floor? Floor. No. Never mind. Wait, what? That's a loop round. Didn't need that. Where is it? Kind of tracing my way forward through the dungeon again. Just the blue door was later. How you no die? No, obvious why you didn't die. Set me two hardest hitters on the same target. That's a dead end. This, I believe, leads to the dead end. Boing, boing, boing. Where was the blue? I am in need of some dabba-dee, dabba-die. God damn it. Can't drop off there. Right. Where was it? Kind of rack back. I didn't pay enough attention to where it was, so my memory's just not latched onto it at all. It was however we got to that site. It might even be over the jumpy puzzle, the swingy rope chain. I feel like I've made this super complicated when it didn't need to be. Outside battle background has a wind. I just noticed that as well. I genuinely was just looking at it going, oh, there's that bridge I went across with the wind face. This looks fresher. Oh, that's just a loop back there. Then we went up here. Aha! This is it. It was right back at the start. Let's see if we can kill both. Kill neither. Nice. You know what I didn't do? I didn't look up optimal classes. Cross builds. This was a dead end here. Damn. Okay, that's not what we wanted. And that now leads in a loop back round. Where the hell was this blue door? Got the key, can't find the sodding hole. Story of my life. That's the red. So you would think it would be on the opposite side. The whole place seems to be relatively straightforward in the way of reversal mirrors. There. How do you get there? How do I see what's there? I have a map. No, I was just there. I still haven't found where I dropped that pedestal yet either. I just quite a bit I haven't figured out. Am I just being daft and I need to go in this way instead? No, that's just exactly the same place. You can't make it across there and get yourself stuck, sure. No. Where the frickin' hell is this? Now back here again. I can consistently find myself back here, but not where I need to be. There's got to be something really obvious I'm missing. Some path I just haven't... I keep walking past thinking I've taken it. And it's kind of got to be back at the start. I don't see how it can't be one of these doors or windmills. Is this it? Have I got it? God damn it. The other side of it again. I'm pretty sure we didn't find the blue door until after we'd got the hover platforms working. What the frick is it? Is it a teleporter? Is it a drop down? Oh, for God's sake, poisoned. Do we have anything to cure poison, do I? Wait, don't you have some antidotes? Not poisoned. What the hell's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Venom. Everything seems to take me back over to the left. And the left is not the side I want to be on. And because it's not a classic Zelda grid-based dungeon, there's no logic to going up and down the stairs. It feels like it should be up here. Feels like it should be this one. This is where all the broken shit is. There is nothing. Anything outside that first door with the ladders? Yes, it was just a longer way round. You take a left and then think it was there. I can have a look, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't there. Because we found because that was before we actually entered. You had to go round there to get to a whirlwind to get to a secret entrance in, which then led us to the red door. We found red door first. I'm 90% sure. I'm here again. I just keep looping round into places I've already been that don't matter. Okay, so it's essentially directly above this room. Well, that means nothing when it's non-Euclidean. Okay, so try going up here, but this just leads to where the lifts will come down when we exit. This is where the Superman logo shape drops down there and there, but there's nothing you can do. We came up here last stream and had a look around, and we haven't done anything here this stream, so we know the blue door can't be there. And we came in and we headed left, which is not the side that the blue door is on. That led us to a whirlwind. Which brought us inside the cave. Ah, Mandragora. Manned plant. Just to be safe. There's a second door here. Ah, hello, there's an extra bit of the dungeon I wasn't aware of. Now this is turned on. We can go up here. So maybe we only ever saw the... Maybe we only ever saw the blue door from the wrong side. No, wait, that's the way we came in. That's literally the start of the dungeon. So what was in the other door? This one, what was in here? Psi crystal and nothing else. Okay. So this is pre-dungeon prep. This is if you do not have this, you cannot, if you don't have Cyclone and Hover, you cannot enter this dungeon. So then we came in here and we moved that, which opened the door, which is the door we couldn't get through, which is why we went round. So now we start the dungeon proper. Hand on left wall. Hand on left wall means we go through this. Treat that like an elevator. You all just sod off. Three-man teams are so annoying. And now they're so dead. For a free crit. Nice. That's the red door. Now, I'm going to spin round here, because technically, when we found the blue door, we wouldn't have been able to go past there. There was a block in the way. And we know we're going to end up back there anyway. There's nothing here, even with that. Drops us down there. Left wall would be that way. That leads us back to there. Pretty sure this is a one-way route just to get back to exactly where we just were. But we do what we do. So we fall back in. And that technically locks us into an infinite loop now. If we keep our hand on the left wall, that locks us into an infinite loop. So we go this way. Did anything pop up on the elevator left side? I'm not sure what you mean. Wait, that should be down there. Can't physically get out there. I still don't know what you mean by elevator. You're going to need to explain a little more detail. So now again, we're trapped into an infinite loop because we've come back around here, but that would then open this and reopen us into an infinite loop. If you mean right at the top where you jump across the 3 platforms, no, nothing ever moved there. That wasn't anything we ever interacted with. We just stepped on it, ran around, there was nothing there, and then we came back. Get down there. That's nothing. Well, hour and a half in here so far, and I'm literally just looking for a door to a room. It's not even a puzzle at this point. I'm just freaking lost. Wasn't sure if anything new had popped up since the left side had activated. Not that we've seen. That leads us back around there. The 2 things we know are we've pushed something off and we don't know where it's landed. And we've got a key for a blue door. That's literally all we know. Everything else is open for speculation. This leads us outside, upstairs. How was that? Oh, I've got 2 of them. Aelonian Cossack raises wind power. Okay, well, we've got 2 of those. Feels like it should be here. It feels like it's something to do with these 2 doors and a windmill. It can't be that. Feels like it has to be up here. This we know is a dead end. Leads us out to the teleport, the thunder rod, the lightning rod. Down from there, but not up from there, which is annoying because that's where we need to be. We need to literally be up there. And then this doesn't lead us anywhere. This is just a loop. The only thing that was here was the lightning rod. And that leads us back outside. Yep, I have not a clue. I am completely lost. I feel like I've been in every screen multiple times, and I just do not have a clue. Golden Sun, the the Lost Age, blue door. Jupiter Lighthouse, Golden Sun, right. Right, okay. Show the power of Animos, we've done that. Room that has the red key visible on an elevated platform on the floor, blah blah blah. That gives you the red key. Back down to where the meditation rod. The lighthouse. Circular arrangement of white blocks visible lower right. Psi crystal. Got that. West dungeon, we've done that. Well, left once, down once, left twice. Get to the hover tile, that sounds familiar. With the blue key now in your possession, your destination now is to return back to the lobby. So use retreat. It saves a lot of time. Back in the lobby, enter the northwest door again. Right. Okay, this is the northwest door. Right. Northwest door again, but don't go up the upper left flight of stairs in the subsequent room. That's that one. Climb down the ladder and remotely remove the lone block. Lines up with the rest of the white. Now hop across them. Right the room. Follow the subsequent path back to the lobby. Push the circuit block onto the floor, slide down and move it into the hole to complete the circuit. Use the hover newly activated tile to get to the elevator position on the floor where another hover tile awaits. Oh, are you fucking with me? Oh yeah, I would never have got that. That is not intuitive at all. Okay, right, well, now we can move on. I would not have got that. Are you supposed to know you're supposed to stand in a beam of light? I mean, the hover tile's a bit of a giveaway, but I don't know why that never clicked. Alright, so I'm guessing this now leads out upstairs. And we can use this to get to the floaty platform. There we go. Where do you lead? Son of a bitch! So you're right, there was something there, a way down. So good eyes for spotting it, but it does not help us. Now we know what that's for. Exactly. Exactly. We're learning. Yeah, it never occurred to me that there was a second starting point for a hover here. That never occurred to me at all. I could have easily spent another hour not finding that. Right, okay. This is going to take us up and she's going to blow, isn't she? Yeah, okay. The hover eagle symbol thing was on the side, so it looks like an east on this one. And the other one, I don't remember it, but I imagine it's upside down, so it looks like a west. did indeed. She gave me a blow. Nothing there. Didn't see this. That's where I came in. So... okay. Hey, Jin. Hey, Jenny. Go up anywhere, though. Only... oh, there we go. We can go from there. Do 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 do. Didn't think that one through, did I? Gets us up there. But then that's a dead end. I need to get that one down here and into there. Before... can you... no way you can make that, right? No, you fall too early. Maybe you can do it from there. Okay. Understood. Love to know what that is. It feels like it's a scoop. It does nothing. Stepping on it does nothing. No, because then that won't work, because that then locks it into place. I'd have to then reset it again, which would put that back. As much as that gets me up there, and that's fine. That doesn't help me. Because now if I go out and reset, it's back up there. Pound is usually when it's already stood up. I don't think a pound will do anything here. Like a tremor. Definitely something you can interact with. Yeah, it doesn't lock onto it, look. Something's got to push it up before I can pound it back down. Doesn't make any sense. You can't get that one down. Without powering this one. And if you've powered this one, that one only gets you to the exit. I know, no, I see it, I see it. I see it. Yeah, it's another one of those where you've got to do it after you've solved the puzzle the right way. You've got to solve the puzzle the right way and then solve the puzzle the wrong way. Nope. Come back. So you do that. And that. Oh. Okay. Same deal, different way. So that becomes a reset once you've done it. Pop, and now you can swap them around. Would have been easier if it just let me reset them. But if just walking out and back in fixed that would have been easier. Oop. Right. Let's not mess this up. Are you ready to die for me? Judgment. Meteor. For Boreas. Now, annoyingly, no, that should be fine, actually. That just leaves us one Earth Djinn short. Wall. Take a deep breath and strike. Okay, now we reset again. Do. Push that one up. Okay, done. Am I me just hovering up the stairs? Right. Oh, Lord. It's going to be awful. Okay, so pop this out. Use it as a hop across. Oop. Then we can push these into place so they go where we want them to. Lord. Right. So there's a door down there and a chest over there. So we want the chest first. So we can jump onto that one. Okay, that seems relatively straightforward. Dee. A lot of pushing blocks around in this one. Alley-oop. Man, this is going to be a really, really worthwhile healing item. Okay, actually genuinely was. A Water of Life is nothing to be sniffed at. A guaranteed revive. I will take that. Okay, right. Now reset for the fix. Getting a good workout, mentally and physically. Right. No, that was wrong. Easily to fix, though. Okay, so that gets us where we need to start. Because we... Does it? I don't think that does. No, I don't think that does. I think this starting point is still the same. So let's pull that back where we had it. Not the way I pressed, but alright. And then everything else is on the same line already, so it's just pushing them into place. Wonder why these blocks hover and we don't. Because surely these are heavier than we are. Why do we need a magic to enable it? And logical answer is that they've already had the magic cast on them, but it seems silly. Right. Okay. That fixes that. Which is now a quick way back. Why are you to a different colour? No reason. Tom and Jerry shit. Background's a different colour, that means they're going to interact with it. Okay, that gets us that. It feels like he wants you to go right, but I'm going to go left. Miss me. That would have put you across there into a place where you can't get back from. I can go... Damn it! Not quick enough. That way. Nothing gets me up there. Ah! Be back in a minute. I'll have a look at that. That's a no from me. That's a yes from me. Does that mean that this now doesn't wear off? Yeah. Damn it. Let's see what was going to happen. Couldn't get out of the way fast enough. But I do see how to get around it. Shit. Damn it. Caught me again. Okay, right. As soon as she fires, pull in. And we go... Damn it, she's straight on it. Tried to back out. Let's see if the left side's any easier. Seems pretty much the same. Hey, what the hell? Bitch. Okay, sorted that one. The Phaeton's Blade. $445 for you. That's not as good for you. Fuck you. Easy way back. Okay, so... And curve... We've really got to wait a second on that one. So this one's easy. You just go straight up. This one... Not so much. You've got to wait at exactly the right time. Nope. As soon as you're across that line, she fires. There's no triggering it and walking back. Here. Can't trick her by clapping her outside her head. Come on, you can do it. We're out. Okay, hopefully that's it. Right. He fires his east arrow. They lift that up, unplugging the beacon. And then honestly, we frickin' retreat. Because heck no to all of that. Why have you gone weird on me? Why has that happened? Okay. Rather strange, but sure. Okay, right, now, how do we get back to the goddamn top? We found our way there accidentally so many times, surely we can't now get lost and not find our way there. But also, you know we can. You know that's exactly what's going to happen. That's the wrong spell. Not that way. It's not that way because that's the red door, and the red door wasn't to the top, that was to the west tower. Ah, Mia. Wait! Wait! It's happening! Oof. No! Garrett! Mia! Is that Chat and the others? Chat, is he your friend? Isn't he your friend, Felix? Kinda. They both came from Vale, and regardless of what Chat believes, they must be allies now. But Chat and the others came all this way just to try and stop us. But didn't you hear that? It sounded like a cry for help. What if they're in trouble? Maynardi. Maynardi's sister. What's her name? Oh no! Oh, they did. Oh, they pressed the button like idiots. Hang on, Mia. Don't worry, Garrett. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. But Garrett. Garrett, you're only using one arm to hang on. What's the matter? I don't know. I think I hurt my arm when I fell. It's totally numb. I can't move it. You shouldn't have tried to save me when I fell into that hole. Oh, Mia, don't blame yourself. I wasn't going to leave you down there. It's no use. I can't pull you up, Garrett. I'm not strong enough. Chat, please, you've got to save Garrett. This doesn't look good. We have to save Garrett and fast. Oh, they are here. No, I'm afraid you won't be doing that. Who are you? Me? Why, I'm Cast. And I'm Agito. If you're not here to help my friend, then get out of my way so I can do it myself. Your friends will have to take care of themselves. You have a little debt to repay. Yeah, what are you talking about? We've never seen you before. Regardless, you have done Cast here a great wrong, and you're beginning to be a hindrance to us. Wait a second, you two look familiar somehow. You know Saturosa Maynardi? So, you're not such a fool after all, Chat. You are right, we are for the same clan. The Fire Clan from the frozen land of Prox far to the north. Prox? Never heard of it. That doesn't surprise me. Our town hangs on the brink of extinction. And the seal placed on alchemy is responsible. What are you saying? That doesn't make any sense. It matters not, for soon Prox will recover its lost power. We shall bring Prox back from the edge, and then all the people of Weyard will kneel before us. You think we'd let you after hearing all that nonsense? See, you're a hindrance. And Felix was trying to help you? Actually, we don't know what Felix's objectives are. And we don't care as long as he lights the beacons on Jupiter Lighthouse. Then get out of our way. We're here to stop Felix. Move or we'll have to move you ourselves. Did you hear that, Cast? They actually want to fight. You mean to tell us that you would leave your friend hanging? So this was all part of your plan. Cowards, stop playing dirty and fight fair. If you really are the brats who killed Saturos and Menardi, then you've earned some new foes. But answer me this, would you? It had to be this. Would you still cry foul if you were fighting us 4-on-2? That's why you were waiting up here, to set a trap and make Mia and Garrett fall? We didn't plan on snaring both of them, though. That was a pleasant surprise. So that's the deal. You came up here to fight us. Oh, did you figure that out all on your own? Impressive. I'm quite fond of intelligent boys. Hope you don't think we're afraid of a fair fight 2-on-2. A fair fight? I'm sorry if I misled you, but we have a third, a water adept. Alex? Alex? Where is he? What's wrong, Coast? It's Alex. He's gone. What? Alex? Did anyone see where he went? Forget about him. Honestly, I was planning to do the same to him that I'm about to do to them. My only regret is that I won't be able to wipe that sneering smile off his face. Well, we'll take out all of your aggression on these brats. You'll feel better. Agito and Cast are attacking Chad and the others. Do you think Chat and Ivan can take them without Mia and Garrett's help? I'm disgusted that Karst would set a trap for them. It's dishonourable. What if Karst loses his grip while they're still fighting? There's still time. We have to help Chat. Let's go. I'm going to help Chat. And then we're going to explain the situation and be like, yo, dude, it's fine. We don't actually... We actually do want to light the beacons, because Gondor has called for aid. You need to be chill about it, alright? We actually probably want to be on the other side. I literally pressed pause to save it before I went through the door. I've been waiting for you. Have you come here to light the beacon? Yes. Are you sure that's all you're going to do? No. I saw you watching when Chat's friends fell into Karst's trap. I know you, Felix. I know that if you leave Chat behind, you'll regret it. You're not like me. You can't simply discard someone who is no longer of use to you. Well, you better hurry if you still hope to save them. What is your frickin' deal? There you go. Consider it a gift. You can still make it. Go on. Right. Now, what I need to do here is remember not to save over the bottom one anymore, because that's now my go back and refarm everything save. Chat, I'm gonna fall. Ah, keep it together, Ivan. Ah, you're a fool. Never let concern distract you in battle. Oh no, Ivan's down. And Chat's up, apparently. A rising dragon of 280. Chat was downed. We did it, Agito. It was close, but we did it. Heh, he's no warrior. His concern for his friends gave us the opportunity to strike. What's this? He's still alive? Even after that blow? It would be a shame if you and I ever had to regret letting him live. Chat, watch out. He's still alive. If we're going to act, Felix, we have to act now. They're going to kill Chat. No, they aren't. I'm not about to let that happen. None of us are, Jenna. Felix, what's going on? Be grateful. We just did you a favor. I understand that when Venus was lit, the ground shook so fiercely that the very earth split. Curious that it hasn't here. You haven't lit the beacon yet, have you? And after all we've done to help you. We're going to light the beacon right now. If that's true, then you better go do it. But we're not leaving Chat behind. Oh, great. Are you going to betray us now? Yes. Typical. And you're going to try and stop us from finishing them off, aren't you? If you're only here to clear the way for us to light the beacon, then your work is done. Chat's proven to be a greater foe than we'd imagined. Can't let him live. Consider how powerful these two were without the aid of a water adept. We have to finish them. If you want them, you're going to have to face us first. You're both quite badly injured. You're in no shape to fight all four of them. I think it would be best if you left now. We haven't much choice. Cast, no. Agito, if we fight Felix now, we'll be destroyed. Chat killed your sister. Where is your anger? I am filled with rage, but not so much as to be blinded by it. What? Wait, then, do we give up? Fine, but this is not the end. Do with Chat as you will. But swear this oath to us. If we leave now, you will light the beacon's fire. I mean, we were going to anyway. I don't care if you want to help Garrett or not. The lighthouse comes first. Go, Felix. I will tend to Garrett. Be sure to bring with you the Mars Star that Chat carries on him. How did you know about the Mars Star? Do you think this was about nothing more than revenge? Alex told us about it. That was obvious. Take the Mars Star, or we'll be forced to make you. Do not force our hand on this. Go on, Felix. Take it. I don't know why you're doing this, but I trust you. Take the Mars Star. What happens to the big eyeball? There was a big eyeball that we found, and we've not seen anything of it since. It's just kind of let us out of a mountain and then never to be seen again. Kind of weird. Felix took the Mars Star. That's better, Felix. We'll be waiting for you in the Eyrie. Felix, wait. We cannot trust them. Take me with you. Good thinking. If something happens up there, you'll be safer with Pierre's. We'll be fine. Take Pierre's with you. Listen to the others. Safety in numbers, as they say. I'm sorry, if Old Man is helping Garrett, why are the other two not coming with me? This isn't the way to the top. Oh, it is. Okay, thank God. You're late, Felix. Now light the beacon. There seems to be a wide hole for the elemental star. Cast the Jupiter star in. I've heard tales of this, but I had no idea it would be so spectacular. We have ignited the beacons. The third lighthouse is lit. Now let us go. I don't think so. You see, you betrayed us once already. We simply can't trust you anymore. And now that Jupiter Lighthouse is lit, I'm afraid we have little use for traitors. Oh dear, you look puzzled. Would you like to know why we don't need you? No. Figured it out, have you? Yes. Mars Lighthouse is in Prox. What are you doing? They stole the Mars Star. Your job is done now. We're not done yet. We've got the Mars Star. We don't need you anymore. You know what that means, of course, don't you? Sure. Exactly. That means it's time to die, Felix. But what will happen to Felix's parents? We keep our promises. Once all 4 lighthouses have been lit, we shall release them. We would never do anything as terrible as breaking our word, as you have done so casually. But if you're dead, who will come to take them home from Prox? I guess they'll just have to spend their remaining years in the frozen wasteland in the north. Don't worry, they'll be fine. Now prepare for the end. Okay, this is going to be a nightmare. I don't really have a healer other than you. Well, that's a 1-1. So I'm going to need to keep you with your Jin mainly intact. PS takes 8 damage and become unable to move. Oh, okay. Scripted. I thought you were taking too long, so I came to check on you. What's going on? They said they don't need us anymore. Agito, Felix's sister isn't supposed to be here. What do you want me to do? We can't just leave now. We have to finish them. Don't worry, Felix. I'm here to help. Yeah, have a healer. Right. And then you're on healing aura. They're in the wrong order and I don't like it. Right, one more. Siphon. That on so that the next attack is stronger. Yeah, that lid's going to go airborne. That's good. Never thought of that. Okay, Jenna? Got a feeling something was wrong, so I rushed up here. Just in the nick of time, it looks like. Thank you, Sheba. I'm not looking forward to fighting, but I'm glad you're here. The one, Agito, we're rapidly being outnumbered. It's too late to flee now. We have to keep fighting. Chat and the others are safe. Now let's take care of these two rats. Right. So you are now ready to Judgment. You knock that one down. You're just perma-healing. And you're ready to start blitzing away. Don't know what that one is. Not bad. Okay, Cast is the target. She's the healer. I have increased all ally attack. Let's keep you alive this turn. Felix has mud again, so pop that. Not having Jenna available's annoying. Especially since that didn't bring her out. Right, do we have any status recoveries? That one might do it. Hey, Bye. Oh, Shiba got nuked. Right. You're on 2. Let's go for you. Get that shield back up. Full heal. You're on 3. Might not actually be a full heal for you, so let's play it safe. Damage reduced by 60%. Screw you. Thank you, Shade. Right, who's back? Status restore. Let's boost defense. You're ready for... No, you're not. You need one more. You, however, are ready for Thor. That's fine. Still doing okay. Right, you're now ready to go. Some judgment. Resistance. Heal. And Boreas. Okay, well, she didn't do that much healing because she let him die, so... Hey! The hell was that? What a shit ton of them on cooldown! You bitch! Fuck her up! Beat the bitch! You can't do that. Some dark matter. We did it. We beat them. Barely. What should we do with them? Throw them into the lighthouse. Finish us. But think, what happens to your parents if neither we nor Saturos and Menardi return? Are you saying your people will kill our parents if you don't return to Prox? I doubt that. Well, then I suppose you better finish us off, like I said. What's the matter? Are you going to do it or not? Yeah, I am. No, Felix, don't. Ah. When did you get here, Alex? If Karst is not bluffing, if you kill them, all of your efforts will have been for naught. You understand, Felix? If that happens, Chat will suffer the same fate as you. Alex, what are you doing? I have revived them. Why? Are you going to make us fight them again? Don't worry, Jenna. Look at them. They can barely walk right now. Still, that doesn't give you the right... You know, kind of does. If you're not going to finish them off, you'll just be leaving them here, won't you? You're not going to help us defeat these brats? You better not be expecting a big thank you for this, Alex. Of course not, Karst. I would never ask for your gratitude. What's keeping Felix and the others? We should be going before Chat and the others arrive. If they're coming up, how do you plan on avoiding them on your way down? Oh, don't worry about us. We'll just take the elevator. Now that the lighthouse has been lit, it should be fully operational again. And then we take the right one. Oh, you're looking better. Felix? Jenna? Chat? Garrett? Man, they got away with what a bunch of jerks. Alright. Felix, we want to know what's going on. It's all quite complicated, Chat. There are a number of extenuating circumstances. Jin having a party instead of battling. Well, Alex isn't a traitor. Alex originally was working with Maynardi and Saturos, then didn't help them, ended up being with us on the island at the start of the game, and then just being like, cool, fun times, and leaving, meeting up with these two, Karst and Agito, and then just kind of weaving in the middle a little bit. So he's helped us more than he's hurt, he's hindered us, but he's also not actually trying to help us, if that makes sense. What are you talking about, Kraden? Look, I don't think any of us are in any shape to fight now. What do you mean, Ivan? I'm just saying we should get ourselves back to Contigo and sort things out there. That's a sound plan, Ivan. I fully agree. Sure. You're right. We can't fight now. Let's head back to Contigo. What do you say, Felix? Can we talk there? We'll be waiting for you, so don't think you can sneak off again. Head to the pub and have a beer while I sort everything out. Oh, that's annoying. I'm not doing this. This is automated control. I was going to use the retreat spell and just bypass them completely. I was going to sneak out. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Nothing happened. Right, okay, let's go in and see if they are actually there. I don't know if they're going to be waiting for us at the bottom, but it doesn't look like it. They have gone to Contigo. With them saying you can't sneak out, I thought they were going to be waiting for us here. Right, okay. Let's save. Got to remember not to save over that bottom one. Where is my boat? Where is my boat? Down at Contigo. Ah, damn it. Fine. Oh wow, they do no damage. Oops. Ah, she killed them. Right, so let's head to the pub and wait for all this to blow over. Contigo. Right. I'm guessing you guys are in the inn. That's the item shop. Inn. Hello? Chat? Wait, hiding. Okay, if you're not at the inn. Here at the Animos Sanctum. Oh, they finished. Can we do anything in here yet? Creatures of the world spent the time you were running in circles. Creatures of the world. Yep, no, I'm freaking wrong. They have plenty of time to beef up with me just running around in circles. So we're about to get our flying boat, I believe. But I have no idea where the frick these guys are. Maybe I have to sleep? Yeah, I get the feeling I've skipped a trigger. By retreating, I've skipped a trigger. So let's head back up. In fact, let's... Oh, why are you... L move R set to R. What? I wanna move where you are in the group. Why is that not possible? So annoying. I don't like it when you can't change the party order, because I've played the entire game knowing that Jen is my second selection. And now she's not. Okay, so here's where we were stood. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Climbing down here triggers nothing. In and out of there triggered... Oh, so that triggered something then, but that was a void wearing off. And they said they'd be waiting for us in Contigo, which is here. Hey, look at the chat. His colleagues are up on a house at the top of the hill. Thank you. Okay. I'm glad you kept your promise, Felix. Alright, let's hear what he has to say for himself. What can we say, chat? Has Felix ever harmed you? Have we ever fought against you? Felix has been avoiding you, but he never had any intention of fighting you or anything. And he definitely helped us out back at Jupiter Lighthouse. Chat's been worrying about Jenna non-stop since this nightmare began. How could she run away from him like that? She was afraid that if we met, we would be forced to fight. She didn't want that. I know that now, but it doesn't explain why you're doing this. Felix betrayed his hometown of Vale. That's why he hasn't been able to face Chat. Felix had hoped to play the villain alone, without getting Jenna or me involved. He betrayed Vale? Kratom, what are you talking about? He conspired to steal the elemental stars and fire the beacons in all 4 lighthouses. That's what Sitaros and Menardi were trying to do. Why were you helping them? Our parents' lives were at stake. We had to help. Parents? But your parents died 3 years ago in that storm. That's right. Sataros and his men had raided Sol Sanctum. The storm was their doing. Great. Gary, you saw 2 strangers that night. Sataros and Menardi. They were the only survivors of Sitaros' raiding party. They had failed to solve the mystery of Sol Sanctum. In doing, they had triggered the storm. Everyone thought that you were killed by that boulder, Felix. I can't tell you how glad I was to find you were alive. In fact, nobody was killed by the boulder that day. So that means... Wait a minute, Kraden. Did you just say that nobody was killed by that boulder? What about Chat's dad and Jenna and Felix's parents? I thought they died that day. I'm not so sure now. Yes, if Felix survived, Kyle and the others may have as well. So why didn't you tell us? We could have worked together to save your parents, couldn't we? No, we didn't know where they were. He's right. They were too powerful then. It would have been impossible. There's more to it than that. He had another reason to light the beacons. Unless the lighthouse beacons are lit, Weyard will eventually be destroyed. Destroyed? But how? Why? King Hydros, ruler of Lemuria, says that our world is steadily shrinking. Elemental energy drives the growth of civilizations. Without it, we and our world will wither. All that because the lighthouses aren't illuminated? According to my research, that seems to be the case. But once the lighthouses are lit, you said the world would end anyway. That might be true too, but if we do nothing, the world will definitely end. Wait for the end of the world to come, or wind up accidentally triggering it ourselves. What a choice. Nothing is certain. There is no way to prevent the world from reaching its natural end. However, we can fight to save the world from withering away due to the actions of man. And Felix, you knew this. You were helping them because you knew what was happening? Sure, why not? I mean, not really, but you're a lot smarter than I remember you being. He was 5! Why did you wait so long to tell me? I would have helped you. You wouldn't have done before, chap. It would have meant violating the sacred teachings of Vale. Now that we know all of this... Who are you? Shouldn't we be going? Harmer. Hello again. Oh, it's the fortune teller. You know Chat and his companions too? We met at the temple on the edge of Lamakan Desert. I'm Harmer, descendant of the Animos. Oh, shit, alright. I was born in Contigo, and I inherited the power of the Animos. Hey, we just got into Contigo, and we find out about... that this is where Ivan was born. Yeah, we also learned that he's got a sister. Sister, you don't mean... That would be me, yes. Not now, Ivan. This isn't the time. 3 lighthouses have been... Wow, what a bitch. That's great. 3 lighthouses have been lit. The elements have been thrown out of balance. Jupiter is growing stronger and the north grows colder with every passing moment. You must hurry to Mars Lighthouse. Ignite its beacons before all of Weyard freezes. Mars Lighthouse. Agito has the Mars star. He's on his way to light it now. I doubt they will be able to light the Mars beacon. Why is that? There is a powerful force that does not want to see Mars rekindled. You will fail as well unless you pool your strengths together and fight as one. This is bad. We have to go now. I had hoped that you would feel that way. I've prepared a gift for you to aid you on your way to Mars's lighthouse. You must leave now. I must leave now, but we will meet at the inlet. Gonna get a flying boat. I'm sorry we left Venus Lighthouse without seeing you. I'm sorry for making you worry. Maybe when this is all over, we can all go on a trip together. Hey, Jenny, you sure seem calm considering that you were racing to meet our enemies. I'm just relieved that we've sorted our differences. Me too, Mia. We could not have stood divided against a common foe. Yeah, I guess I'm a little happy that you're not going to have to beat up Felix. Listen, this is Felix's quest now. We're just doing what we can to help out. Aren't you happy? Everything's finally come together. This is how it was meant to be. But Harmer's waiting for us. Let's go to our ship. Reunite with some old friends. Oh shit, I have 2 parties. Ah, this is great. Right, let's, That's awesome. I get to keep all of them. Okay, right, so. You want Forge. Flash. Wait, what classes are you? Elders. You want Quartz. For Zephyr. You want Vine. The Mist. Luff is given to you. Trade Fizz for Breeze. Trade Squall for Hail. Scorch for Smog. Spritz for Ember. Ooh. Paragon Magister, Champion Lord. Magister, Firemaster, Captain Lord. We have so many. Oh shit, that really does turn them all off. Okay. Wait, have I got a full 8-man party now? Is this going to be sick as fuck? In my way. Right, that's this way, I believe. Yeah. Wolfkin appeared. Okay, we can switch parties. But what I want to know is... Ah, there's not. I was hoping there was going to be some 8 tier ones. That'd be awesome. I need to check levels as well. So, we've got 27, 27, 27, and 27. I need to know if they get levels without being in the party, without being used. Right. I believe we get a flying boat now. Where do you think you're going? We worked really hard on that ship of yours. I want to see our handiwork take flight, don't you, buddy? I want to. Boy, do I want to. Hurry up. Okay, fine. I wanted to go exploring, but no. Right. Who's got lift? No one. Catch, force, lift. Carry stone, dragon scales, Gaia blade. Can't use that. Wow, they're so weak in comparison to my party. Oh shit, that was not what I meant to do. I had to equip it. Okay. Really? Nothing there? Wow. That sucks. How do I get on the ship? Is there a limit to how many gin one person can have? Yes, it has to be balanced. So, because he only has 6, they can't have 8. They can only have 1 more than him. So if I were to try and give that to him, it would just say trade. Whereas if I tried to give Luff across, that would say give. So each of them must have the same as everybody else before anybody else can have 1 more. I've been waiting for you, Felix. Take a look at your ship. Now that you have been given wings, all obstacles in your path will vanish forever. However, it is not the wings alone that grant your ship the power of flight. Psi energy is the force that powers the wings of Animos. If the ship is to fly, you will need to focus the power of your minds. You have visited Shaman Village recently, have you not? Now is the time to make use of the powers you acquired there. Now, use the power of hover to raise your ship. At first, you may not want to move your ship too high or too far. It will be difficult at first, but that is to be expected. After all, this is your first flight. But your quest should not demand much more of you. Now, be confident and set sail. All of Contigo is waiting. Show them your powers and make your vessel fly. Felix, are we setting off? Then to sea we go. Really? Oh, it lets us over those. We did it. The ship took off without a hitch. Yeah, but shouldn't it be flying a little higher than this? Amma told us we wouldn't be able to fly very high until we were more familiar with hover. Let's see how far we can take this thing. Chiba, what's wrong? You don't look happy. Do you remember on Itajima when I told you I had my own reasons for joining your quest? You were so secretive. Are you going to tell us now? You've gone quiet again. It's okay. You don't have to tell us if you're not ready. I thought that if I went to Jupiter Lighthouse, I would learn who I was. I remember the people of Lalavero talking about how Shiba fell from the sky. All my life I've been looking for the answer. Where was I born, and why was I abandoned? You know, Felix was going to Jupiter Lighthouse eventually, so you went along with him. But you didn't find any answers, did you, Shiba? I'm sorry, Shiba. I was so excited to find Contigo, I didn't consider your feelings. What? Why is everyone so down all of a sudden? Farron raised Shiba like his own daughter. He's cared for her ever since he first found her. Yes, that's true, but you can never be his real daughter, is that it? Gary, you don't have to be so blunt about it. No, he's right. I'd want to know my real parents, no matter how caring Farron might be. You think so? For me, I doubt it'd bother me at all. Shiba, you may not know this, but you and I are very similar. What do you mean? Well, it's not exactly the same situation, but I was born in a poor village. My memories are hazy, but I still remember it. I was only 4 when Barbie took me under his wing. You see, even though I was young, I was quite intelligent. Barbie had heard about me. And Barbie took you to Tolby to further your education, to raise you as a scholar. I was separated from my parents so early in life, I never knew the comforts of a true home. Farron has always been like a father to me. I must have been very lucky. I should say so. Thank you, Graydon. I feel better now. I'm glad I could help. Well, we should be going. Let's hurry on, Felix. Whoop. Right. I kind of want to burn out the hover bar and see what happens. Oh, that's a point. Can we get over there now? No. So that doesn't help us get over there. Right, so we've got a little bit of, I suppose, cleanup to do, really. Let's go round the bottom here and through there. Because we've got a couple of items we need to hand in to be reforged. We've got one place we need to go back to and use a spell. At least one that I can think of. Now I think of it, I can't remember which town it is specifically. Well, at least we're fast now. Which was the town with the... It's a good bit of hover duration. Yeah, which was the town with the vertical rock in it? Was it... I feel like it was either Al-Hafra or Madra. Let's go to Al-Hafra first. Where have I passed it? Oops, too far. Obstacles won't be a problem. Stupid thing. It's through. sure it was Mardra. I don't think it's here. Yeah, no, it can't be. In fact, it's the same place where the... It's Mardra. It's the same place where we do the reforging. Are we going to be able to get through there? No, we're going to have to go all the way round, which is really annoying. But at least it's faster. When the one thing I said that I wish was that the boat's travel speed was faster. It definitely is. Oh, it's PP, is it? Okay, that's not too bad then. At least I know I can just boost that back up. Plenty of psi crystals. In fact, I can probably cheese it, if I'm honest. And I'll be interested to see if I can. Wait. Oh, you can't get to Mardra that way. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Yeah, you can't get to Mardra that way. In fact, I was probably closer, thinking about it. Yeah, I should have just gone straight to Mardra. I shouldn't have gone to Alafra. God damn. Oh no, we're running out of PP.